Quick, graph y equals the opposite of the square root of x by hand, two different ways. This is part of the Family of Functions series. You will need graph paper, or you can download this PDF and print it, and press pause as needed anytime during the video. We're first going to do it with what I call the radical dance. And please recall that the graph of a function and its opposite are reflections or mirror images about the x-axis. And that means that they have the same x-coordinates, but the opposite y-coordinates. So we're going to begin at the origin, because the opposite of the square root of 0 is still 0, so the origin is there. But instead of going right 1 and up 1 like we normally do on the square root function, it's going to be right 1 and down 1. And that's because the opposite of the square root of 1 is negative 1. Right 4 down 2, the opposite of the square root of 4 is negative 2. And right 9 down 3, the opposite of the square root of 9 is negative 3. So now we'll go ahead and connect the points. And it looks like half of a parabola, but upside down from where we usually see it. There's the parent function, y equals the square root of x in blue. And you'll notice that the graphs are reflections of each other about the x-axis. A second way is using a table. We'll start off with the traditional y equals square root of x values that we normally would plot. And then we're going to take the opposite of each of those y coordinates. The opposite of 0, of course, is 0, but the opposite of 1 is negative 1. So we plotted those 2 points. The opposite of 2 is negative 2, so 4 comma negative 2. The opposite of 3 is negative 3, so plot 9 comma negative 3. And connecting the points, again, we get that halfway sideways parabola. Comparing that to the parent function, and again, the graphs are reflections about the x-axis.